we have no illusions about the quality of the judiciary in Zimbabwe, but we take our cases to court for posterity. One day history is going to be a judge, and soon rather than later. So by denying us the voters' roll, they're denying us the opportunity of exposing them. In one constituency where we've in fact managed to get the voters' roll and do the check we should have done for every constituency, we've discovered 8,000 fictitious voters' roll registered in an open area in Harare North where nobody stays. So ZANU PF and Mugabe are up to it again. The third form of technical assault is Mugabe's presidential decree, which has retained policemen inside polling stations.
Secretary-General of the Movement for Democratic Change, which is the MDC, Mr. Tendai Biti. Welcome to 180 Degrees. The MDC has been at this since 1999. Has anything improved? Some quarters are saying that this has been the most peaceful campaign. Is that so?
Well, that is fiction. There's been three forms of assault on this election. The first has been a technical assault, and the technical assault has resulted in the issue of polling stations being reduced from 11,000 to 8,900 in a voting population of 5.2 million, which means that a voter has to take 9 seconds in the polling station, which is impossible. The second form of technical assault has been the denial of access to voters' rolls. We've had to take the government and ZEC to court. That voters' roll is full of dead people. That voters' roll is full of fictitious people. So by denying us the voters' roll, they're denying us the opportunity of exposing them. In one constituency where we've in fact managed to get the voters' roll and do the check we should have done for every constituency, we've discovered 8,000 fictitious voters' roll registered in an open area in Harare North where nobody stays. So ZANU PF and Mugabe are up to it again. The third form of technical assault is Mugabe's presidential decree, which has retained policemen inside polling stations. Yet at the SADC dialogue, we all agreed that policemen should be 300 meters outside the polling station. Then
why is it that you're invoking decisions taken at the SADC dialogue when you have all along said it wasn't successful anyway?
We agreed that SADC was not successful, but we agreed certain laws and certain reforms at SADC, which Mugabe is now reneging on, is now using and abusing presidential powers, the Presidential Powers Temporal Measures Act, to reverse that, which is tragic. It's an insult to President Peki, it's an insult to SADC itself. It's the law of the country, and Mugabe is not parliament. He's doing that because the heat is on. He knows that he can't win the election on Saturday. The second form of the assault is, of course, physical assault. Our candidate for Zimba South had his house burnt. Our candidate for Rushinga, one of the council elections, has been missing since the 15th of February 2008.
The constant when we've been talking to people here is that this has been a violence-free campaign. Are you saying that's not the case?
That's fiction. We have people that are in hospital right now at Avenues Clinic. We have people that are nursing injuries. Places like Mbari, places like Mondoro.
What is the latest? What is the latest in terms of the court action? A decision comes out today, isn't it?
Yes, the court action was argued yesterday afternoon, and look, we have no illusions about the quality of the judiciary in Zimbabwe, but we take our cases to court for posterity. One day history is going to be a judge, and soon rather than later.
When an MDC member casts a vote on Saturday and says MDC, is it for Arthur Mutambara and Simba Makonyo, or is it for Changerai?
There's only one face of change in Zimbabwe, and there's only one movement that represents change in Zimbabwe. It's the MDC, and the face of change in Zimbabwe is Morgan Changerai. So 95%, 90% of the voters in Zimbabwe will vote Morgan Changerai, will vote the MDC in Zimbabwe on Saturday, and there's absolutely no doubt about that.
Tendai Biti, the Secretary-General of the MDC, talking to us about preparations for voting on Saturday and the fact that the MDC is aggrieved about certain decisions that have been taken by government. You're watching 180 Degrees, your morning program of choice.